Well, today's the day, guys. Today is the day. We're gonna be cutting this deck out to get this fuel tank from underneath. Now, this tank was replaced, I guess, I'm not sure, but you can see that there's like Cusa tabs in here. We're gonna try to reuse those. All right, before I get cutting, I'm just gonna show you, I drilled holes in where the Cusa tabs are underneath of the deck where they had previously repaired it. This one actually is not, we're gonna reinforce this very front because we wanna be able to maybe put a trolling motor mount here somewhere and add some more support. Let's cut into it and see if we can get this thing up and get this tank out, and then we'll actually get the tank pressure tested, put some soap on it, try to find the leak, and go from there. This job right here is probably easily a $3,000 to $4,000 job, and I'm gonna try to tackle it myself. We're gonna get it done. I got these air shim deals, and you just pump them up and then release them. And I'm gonna try to open up this spot. Now where the tabs are, it's kind of, it's stuck there really good. So I'm gonna try to wedge it and kind of snap it off there if I can. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blue Exodus. Today, we're gonna try not to blow ourselves up while cutting this deck out. And it's gonna get real interesting. Stay tuned. Sometimes you'll get it in an area, get it in a corner, and just it'll pop right up. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. There it is, just popped up. Now, who knows what's gonna happen now. I gotta cut a little bit more there. Now you can actually see it and see how janky of a job they did. I'm hoping the rain holds out. It's been, man, it rains every day. It's really hard to get anything done out here. I told the wife we need to take the Pathfinder out and put this under there. And she's like, nah, that's not happening. I told her I was gonna put the cover on it, but these pine needles, man, we got pine needles like crazy, and it's an ongoing battle, I should say. Air shim. This thing is great. Highly recommend, once again. I'm always recommending stuff. We're pretty much good. Pretty much good. So this is all glass stuff from previous stuff. Yeah, there's definitely a reason there, what was going on. Most of it looks pretty good, but yeah, I'll have to fix that. But there's our panel. Look at our previous job here. I cut right through there. That's the inside of the deal. See this? It's like some kind of, it's like rubber, like liquid nails or something. It doesn't even, I don't know, I'm not really sure. I think that's exactly what it is liquid nails. And here's a big chunk of it right here. What a nightmare. What's the worst project you guys have ever worked on? Put it in the comments below. I want to know what your worst project on a boat. It doesn't even have to be on a boat, man. Whatever project you got going on, let me know. What's the worst thing you've had to do ever that has taken the longest, and get some conversation here. I like to know what everybody's going through, Wow, I think that thing just popped. Ha! Wow, that was scary. Did I get it at least? I don't advise doing that. Maybe it worked though. Oh, here we go. Come on. So close. The wife showed up to help.
Hi, I have gloves on because I don't want fiberglass hands.
Let's see what we can do. Let me see. I'm hitting something.
You're hitting this.
Am I? Hang on, let me Okay, so if I hit that, then we might be able to get it. If I can cut that, we might be able to lift it up from there and get it up.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. I'm about to just light it on fire. Golly. Now that we have a complete disaster here, I'll show you what came out of the tank. So this is the fill, and that wasn't even seated in there correctly. So that's my first issue. There's no way that that would have stayed prime. So that's one thing. And I don't even know how I got it to stay prime to even run the motor with it like that. Let's do a pressure test on this thing and spray with soapy water and see what happens. So I got me some Dawn dish soap in here. Same method as we used in the last video. Same tools. Curious to see where this thing is leaking. Get my Sharpie and mark the spots. It's got to be in a weld because the tank actually looks pretty new. We'll do about 4 pounds. That's what we did last time. The thing expands so fast. So the cinder is leaking, but the cinder is not the reason why the sides are leaking. The cinder wouldn't make it leak from the bottom. There it is right there. There it is right there. Look at that. And that was in that corner too. Yep. Pinhole leak. That's it. That's what we're hunting. That's what it was, because it didn't leak a lot. I bet there's more. Look, it looks like there's some down here too. The aftermath. Yeah, I could not save those tabs at all. I had to cut it all out, completely all the way around. So I'm probably just gonna make a whole new panel, and we'll put all new tabbing underneath all of it. So let's get the sender out, the fuel fill out, take this off. Give you guys a quick little update on the Colt dog. He gets his staples out on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. So everybody pray for him. He's doing pretty good. He's on lots of medicine, but he's hanging in there. Well guys, that's all I got for this one. And I'm taking it to the welder's house tomorrow after work. And he's gonna get it all welded up, and we're gonna re-pressure test it. And I'll be back next week, and we're gonna take this and get this all looking good. Still gotta get some materials, but she's a work in progress, guys. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. Thank you for sharing and commenting. I appreciate all of you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace, guys.